Hey guys, Indy Hunt and Garden here. We finished the 209 primer conversion on the TC Thunderhawk. The kit comes with a new spring, a new bolt, a 209 primer insert and ejector tool, and the new nipple as well. As you can see, it's kind of hexagon, and I immediately went to my tools and I found a 11mm bolt head, and I thought, well, heck, I'll just put this down the barrel, and unfortunately it doesn't fit. And so my first concern was, do I need a tool to get that primer on, or that nipple? You do not. A Phillips, once you get that bolt and the spring out, and of course the cap, you'll pull this out, pair of pliers, and just feed the screwdriver through the end and fit it right in there in between the slots. And I just was really gently kind of turning and trying to torque it. There's springs that look like it kind of holds that in place, so I try not to bend those springs. I think what happened last time, I'm going to try to use a nipple to kind of get this, but the spring that's inside, once it sits against the bolt, there is a little cap that the only thing I can really compare it to, since it's already in the gun, is this primer. It's bigger than this, but it's kind of a cylinder like that, and it's got a cap on the end. And what it is, it's a kind of a locker. And what that does is you're going to put that little cap on this end. You're going to put the handle in first, jam that in. You're going to put the tip in, and then push this. And what that does is it sits against the striker or the handle. And then once you put the cap on, there's a lot more tension in the back. What I had done before that I ruined it was I had put the spring in first. I then jammed in the handle, which bent the spring, and I lost my spring. It wouldn't ignite those primers. So I did fire one round off, one primer. Worked flawlessly. I don't want to do too many because I don't want the police to show up, because my neighbors think I'm firing off rounds here in my garage. But if any questions, post. Like I said, they do give you a new bolt. This is the old one. I no longer have a need for the TC wrench that fit that number 11 primer, or excuse me, the nipple. That is now donezo. So grease up that the new bolt once you get it in there. Seat the spring and put that cap in there. Make sure the cap sits on this end right up against the striker, the handle, and then it's a booger to get that cap on, but once you get that on, should be good to go. So that's it. I'll do an upload after Atterbury, and I get a chance to shoot this with the new primer. But again, no special tools needed. If you guys have a long flathead screwdriver, let's see, that was plenty. Just get that down the barrel, get that 209 nipple in there, just fit it in there, kind of turn it, and it'll go in. Also, this didn't go in immediately. I kind of had to coax it in. It has a longer tip that actually extends about this far into the barrel, and I really kind of had to wiggle it, ease it, and once it pushed through, catch those threads. A little bit of anti-seize there. I put that on the threads and then lock it in place. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But fairly easy, and looking forward to shooting some 209 primers. That'll do. Indy Hunt and Garden, out.